Hi, this is Lauren, and today I'm going to teach you how to use this set of 5 Precision New8Beauty foundation brushes. So this little set here is basically really great to go along with the bigger set of New8Beauty foundation brushes, but these are like more of the precision ones, so they can help you get those little fine areas or sensitive areas around your eyes and get that perfect finish. So I'm going to go over with you really quick how each of them is used, and then I'm going to show you how each of them is used. So basically, this first one here is kind of like a stippling brush to kind of cover up those little flaws, like little zits or little sunspots or anything like that. So to get that little nice touch finish on your liquid foundation so that you can get a little extra coverage on those spots. And this one here is great for, I would say it's great for doing those little highlighting around the areas like the eyes and sensitive areas like that where you might not want to use a big brush around there. And this one here is for sort of like blending out or putting those little finishing touches, maybe some highlighting on your cheek area, or to even do some contouring as well. This one is really great for contouring. I kind of like to use it to place my contour lines and then blend them out with the bigger brushes. And this one here is to sort of just finish off your little mineral foundation, maybe like around your eyes, sensitive areas like that. Get a little extra here around your nose, where a lot of times a bigger brush will kind of like brush over those areas, and then you can get a little extra there because a lot of it falls off there. So basically I'm just going to go through with you how to use these brushes, and I'm also going to be using this set of brushes as well. This set of foundation brushes from New8Beauty, and I'm going to be using them with them. And also this set of brushes here, this precision set, I forgot to mention, also comes in this little package here, so you can fit all of your brushes in there and keep them nice and organized. So basically, first off, I'm going to start off using my foundation brush, my bigger foundation brush here, and I'm going to take my liquid foundation. I'm just going to place it in various areas all over my face so I can have easy blending. I usually go like the 4 corners here and then maybe a little on my nose, and then I'll put more on if I need more later. So I'm going to take my bigger Kabuki brush and use it to kind of just get a like sort of base foundation on. And all of these brushes are super soft, which makes them really nice. So even the bigger brushes are not irritating at all, but it's nice to have these smaller brushes for those sensitive areas, especially when you're doing makeup on somebody else. So now I'm going to take my little foundation brush, my precision one, and I'm going to take the same foundation and kind of put it on my little palette here. I'm going to dip it in there. And I'm going to use this to kind of just cover up my little blemishes, get them a little extra coverage. Sometimes a bigger brush will not, it doesn't really recognize when you have little areas that need a little more coverage. So it gives you a good blend, but sometimes you just need a little more. And I always like to do around my nose here because that always gets red. Just any other little blemishes I have. And then I kind of like to go back with my other Kabuki brush and just sort of pat it so it doesn't look streaky or blotchy. So once I've done that, then I'm going to go ahead and place some highlight around my eye area. I'm using this tapered brush here. So this is really great to sort of just apply some concealer and highlight around your eye, because this is a pretty sensitive area, and having a big brush in there could make your eyes water, or if you're doing makeup on somebody else, it could be kind of uncomfortable for them to use a big brush around there. I'm going to place a little bit of highlight here, down the center of my nose, a little on my chin, and a little on my smile lines here. And also a little on my jawline. It's really helpful just to sort of place your highlight and concealer, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this bigger tapered brush to sort of just blend it all out. And all these brushes are also vegan friendly and cruelty free, and also hypoallergenic, which is really great for people with sensitive skin or any sort of like hair allergies. So as you can see, these brushes work really well with each other, just because one of them is really good at placing it. The smaller ones, the precision ones, are good at placing and sort of covering up those little tiny fine details. And these are really, really great for blending. And blending is the most important thing, I would say, in makeup. So you definitely want to get your blending right. So then I'm going to use this bigger Kabuki brush here in order to sort of place my blush on my cheeks. After I've done that, then I'm going to take this sort of round top angled brush, and I'm going to use it to put a little bit of highlight on my cheeks. So I'm just sort of using this glowy, shimmery, light color. I'm just going to use this on the very, very tops of my cheeks so I can get a nice little glow there. And the rounded top of this brush makes it really easy to blend even small areas. I've actually used this brush even as for an eyeshadow brush before, and they all work really well for that too. And I can just place the highlight color exactly where I want it, which I really like, so I don't overdo it with the highlight. And then I might just take my little angled blush brush here just to sort of pat it and sort of make sure it's perfectly blended. So now I'm going to take my flat top angled brush here to place my contour. I'm going to use a shade that's a few shades darker than my skin tone and apply my contour color exactly where I want to be contoured. This makes it really easy to make sure all of your contouring and highlighting is completely even on both sides of your face, because you can see exactly where you're applying it, and it just makes it easy when you're blending it so that it'll all look even. I'm going to apply it on the bottom of my chin as well, so to sort of make my jawline stand out a little more. And then just around my forehead, a little bit around my forehead. Just kind of using what's left on the brush. And then on the sides of my nose. So then I'm going to take my angled Kabuki brush here and use it to blend it out. So you can see it gives you a super nice and easy blend. You barely even have to spend the time to like going back and forth that you would with most brushes to blend this stuff out, just because it's so smooth, so nice, and so easy. And that's what I love about Kabuki brushes, is that they're so, they have a lot of bristles in them, so it makes it a lot easier to blend. So this small precision mineral brush is for basically applying your mineral foundation into specific areas. So I always like to do it a little more around my nose because this area gets super like red, and also it's just an area that people tend to touch a lot and it kind of falls off easily there. So I apply a little bit more. And then I have, you know, some blemishes too that I just want to get a little more coverage on. A little more powder on there, so a little less shine. And then around my eyes as well, because it's always hard to, you know, get that mineral foundation around your eyes because you don't want to get it in your eyes. So this brush is great for that. So once I've done that, that's basically it. And these brushes are really great for those little tiny, you know, perfection foundation little things that you have to do to make a perfectly flawless face. And I would definitely recommend them to use along with your bigger brushes, or they're really great if you want to use them on other people, because you know, when you're doing your own makeup, you can kind of like be more handsy and stuff like that, and kind of, you know, blend things in with your fingers, you're doing all that kind of stuff. But when you're doing makeup on somebody else, like, you definitely want to use a brush, and you want to make sure that you're not irritating their eyes. And so using these little brushes, these, like, they're really soft and really nice, and they don't irritate your eyes at all. So I would definitely recommend them for using on clients as well as yourself, so you're not kind of pulling and prodding at your skin. You're kind of just using a little brush and kind of lightly getting those little details perfect. So I would definitely recommend these, and again, they are cruelty free, they're vegan, they are hypoallergenic and everything, and they come in this little package here, this little like leather pouch, and they all fit in there perfectly, and you can even fit more brushes in there, there's more room, and it says New8Beauty on there as well as all the brushes. So it comes in a really nice little package, and they're really inexpensive. They're actually only, I believe they're $19.99. And at a lot of high-end beauty counters, they will charge you $19 for just one or two of these brushes, and here you're getting 5 really high quality brushes. So I would definitely recommend these. They're great for blending and great for getting your perfect foundation. So thank you so much for watching this, and if you want to check out where to buy these brushes, you can go on to new8store.com and go to the beauty section. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye.